Whew. Thanks, Daddy.
Why do you gotta make it weird? And no, use some for the drink.
Ah. What?
Oh! For the drink. It's for the
Welcome to the Valentine's Day special of Cocktails with Tyler, brought to you by 9 Line Apparel in association with Heavy Drinking. Let's get physical. Hey, I just need a sip of water before we get this started, if that's all right.
Oh, that's not your water, Tyler. Tyler, you can't. We have a whole video to do.
Today I've created a few cocktails for everyone's favorite Hallmark holiday. These are a great way to show your loved one that you haven't forgotten to get to them something. These are a great way to show your loved one that in fact you didn't forget to get them something, but you decide to get them drunk. And we're gonna start with the Pineapple-Pounder, because a little extra pineapple juice never hurt anyone's Valentine's Day. And I will say, pants are not required for this cocktail, but an apron might be necessary to prevent a situation from getting any stickier than it already is. Hashtag real men wear aprons. All right, guys, for this cocktail, we're gonna need some whiskey. We're also gonna need ginger syrup, pineapple juice, which I've pre-squeezed. You can just put it right in your citrus squeezer. Some lemon juice and aromatic bitters, and lastly, an egg. And as with most cocktails that use citrus and an egg, we're actually gonna be shaking this one. So get your shaker ready. So for this cocktail, we're gonna be using some whiskey. I've chosen American bourbon, because you know, Merica. And actually, in fact, we're using actual Merica bourbon because communists suck and America's awesome. 2 ounces of this should be good for the cocktail. A little bit more if you're feeling a little frisky. Next off, we're gonna measure out 1 ounce of our pineapple juice. Make sure all that whiskey's out of the bottom end so you don't spill too much. So now we're gonna add our ginger syrup. This stuff is fantastic for most applications, whether or not you would just wanna do like a ginger old fashioned, or you just want a little ginger kick in your morning coffee. It's gonna be great. And all you really need to do is take equal parts sugar and water and just simmer that down with a little ginger, and just keep on simmering until you get it to the potency and just flavor that you like. We're gonna use a 1/2 ounce here. And now we're gonna squeeze some citrus in. Half a lemon should do pretty good for you. It should equal out to about 1 ounce, but measuring's for suckers, and I'm just trying to get drunk here. Because I just dropped an orange peel into the drink. And now time for our controversial ingredient, an egg white. Some people have never had an egg white in a cocktail before and they think that it's gross. Sarah!
You shut your mouth.
But I've had more egg white cocktails than you can count, and I'm still alive. It has an incredible body to the cocktail, and I think that once you try it, you're gonna be hooked. So now, with every egg white cocktail comes the trying part of shaking it a lot. This part's gonna suck a little bit, but you just kinda have to get through it. Think of like making a meringue or a whipped cream. You just gotta keep on going with it until you get something that you like.
5 hours later.
All right. Now for this drink, I've selected to use a coupe glass. Coupe glasses are said to be modeled after Marie Antoinette's left breast. Though we know that's bullshit, because they've been using these glasses for sparkling wine and champagne since 1663. And now it's time to strain our cocktail into our coupe glass. Then we're just gonna finish it off with a little aromatic bitters, as well as a slice of pineapple juice that hopefully you sliced up beforehand. You're gonna take your aromatic bitters and just kind of throw them across. And there we have the Pineapple-Pounder. Now, if only I had someone to drink this with. That works. Cheers. So I'm getting some really nice fresh notes from the pineapple and lemon, as contrasted by the smoothness of the egg white, also the vanilla and oakiness of the whiskey. Notice that really beautiful head given off by the egg white.
Yeah, I've never really had an egg white cocktail before. It's not what I thought, but it's really good. I do have to say though, if my boyfriend made this for me, happy hour would be ending real soon.
Would you say it's excellent? Now on to our next cocktail at the Now on to our next cocktail, the Pistachio Creamer. I wanted to call it the Pistachio Cream Pie, but HR decided to do their job for once, and we had to go a different direction. So this is really more of a dessert drink, but I wouldn't blame you if you drank it for breakfast. For this cocktail, we're gonna need some vodka. Hey, where'd the vodka go?
You drank it all, Tyler.
Me?
Here.
Whew. Thanks, Daddy.
Why you gotta make it weird? And no, use some for the drink.
What? Oh!
The drink. It's for the.
For this drink, you're gonna need some vodka. You're also gonna need some simple syrup, nitro cold brew. This one's from Black Rifle Coffee Company. A little bit of milk. Then we're gonna have some garnishes, being some chopped chocolate, and we're also gonna use some mint to garnish this cocktail. And it's a super easy cocktail. You're just gonna put it in the blender, real easy, kind of like your mom.
Tyler, you can't say that. You know you can't say that.
I'm gonna drink and be happy.
Okay.
Forgot the pistachio ice cream. You're also gonna need that for this cocktail as well. So for this cocktail, we're just gonna throw everything in the blender. We're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of our vodka. And next we're actually gonna go with 1/2 ounce of our simple syrup. And then we're gonna do about 1 ounce of our cold brew. I tried it with a little bit more. It was really tasty, but it kind of overpowers, so do what you want with it. But we're actually trying to taste some pistachio here, so we're just gonna dial it back a little bit. And then we're gonna do,
Wow.
yeah, that slurred together, didn't it? I was talking in cursive. Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. All right, then we're gonna need 2 ounces of our Malk. And then finally, we just need to add a scoop of our Pistachio-Almond ice cream. And now we just need to add a couple ice cubes and then blend it all together. Let the blender do the work. Now all that's left is to pour it in our glass and garnish it up with a little bit of chocolate and some mint leaves. I recommend that you smash the mint leaves beforehand, so that way you can express some of the oils and rub it on the side of the glass. And we'll garnish with a few bits of chocolate. And there you are, the pineapple creamer.
Say it again. And there you are.
And there you are, the pistachio creamer. Blooper reel is gonna be great. If only I had someone to drink this with. That works. Cheers.
Cheers.
So with this one, I'm getting a lot of creaminess, a lot of the sweetness from the chocolate, the simple syrup, the ice cream is kind of balancing off some of those bitter coffee notes. I think it works really well.
I really like that creamy after finish. I think I could have 12 of these, but then I'd have to take an Uber home, and I really don't want to do that.
Just drink it in bed.
That's weird. What am I missing?
Be gone, coworker.
What? Why are you like this? Seriously.
Dude, people skills.
Shut up. You're not really my dad.
You don't know that.
Hey, Mom? Alright, and lastly, we're making the Whiskey Willy. If you drink too many of these, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so for this cocktail, we're gonna need whiskey. We're also gonna need our peach bitters, our honey simple syrup, and a serrano pepper. And you're really gonna wanna test these out. Just kind of take a little slice out of it just to see how hot it is. Make sure you're not gonna kill anyone. And so this one's not too bad. Holy sh**. Oof. It's hot. You're gonna use your serrano pepper. Just kind of guess how much that you need, just depending on how much that heat was. That seems like enough. And we're gonna be serving this drink, so put that in there. And then we're gonna muddle it with a little bit of our honey syrup. So take just about an ounce of that and throw that in the jar. And then we muddle everything together. Next, we're gonna take 2 ounces of our Merica bourbon, because once again, Merica. Why not? Communists. And then we're gonna add just a couple dashes of our peach bitters. If you don't find peach bitters, that's fine. Just use the aromatic bitters. But I honestly recommend getting a little collection of bitters. They're just a couple bucks a bottle, and it's gonna make you seem super pretentious when people come over. Lastly, we just need to add some ice and stir it up. Then we'll take one of our beautiful BenShot glasses here, add a large cube, and strain over. Then we'll take our serrano pepper, just cut a few larger slices so they maintain integrity, and garnish those on top. And there you have it, the Whiskey Willy. If only I had someone to drink this with. That works. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, so you're noticing some of the sweet and bitter notes coming up before the heat kind of takes over.
Let me stop you right there. I just like whiskey, man. I don't care what you do to it. I just need an excuse to drink in the day.
And that's the best review we've had all day. Just something to drink through the day.
You know what? I'm just going to take this with me.
All right. Thank you.
Ah!
And
Yeah, 3 drinks is way
It's
too many
the
for one
last
video.
one.
I know! I'm trying, man. I'm trying as hard as I can! Why won't you just accept me? Well, I hope you all have a happy Valentine's Day and you line the pockets of your corporate overlords. And remember, may our friendship never fail. May we always be kind. I'll post your bail if you post mine. Cheers, y'all.